Hello, darkness, my old friend. I actually tried beating this boss 4 times, and it didn't work. So instead of trying to do that, I'm gonna just play and see if it works this time. My name is Brian Saviano. Bricks, oh no. Bricks, oh no. Brian coming at you with some Metroid Prime Remastered. What is this, actually? Is this a thing I can gain access to? Why? Oh, it's just thermal, for the sake of being thermal here. So, yes, I said last time, hey, you know, I'll leave you off at a boss battle here. Okay, I'll tackle it next time. And by golly, was it a bad... Man, it was a bad one. So, I haven't actually beaten this boss. I've played it like 3 times, and I haven't done it. So, I had the help of that infamous cockatiel, but unfortunately, I just wasn't doing well. So, this is a giant, big old boy. The big old mama. The big old thing, as you see here. I do have some pro gamer strategies on how to defeat the elite pirate, which is what this is right here. Main points of contact are going to be those glowing Phazon pads you see there, the Phazon pads. So use this arm cannon here, this one, the lava one, and that's because apparently this does as much damage as a fully charged shot here as a missile, which is obviously super important. And also a pro gamer tip real quick is you travel around the edges here, and that actually does, it obviously impacts you, right? Being on these sides and doing all this stuff, but you don't end up walking into these Phazon pools over here, which is super important while you're trying to defeat the Omega Pirate, not the Elite Pirate, just the Omega, the big giant Omega Pirate. So you essentially don't want to waste your missiles as much as possible, I feel like. At least that's what I was told. So, you know, avoid these things obviously over here. I'm losing a ton of health. Don't get close to the Elite Pirate either. Just sit there and wait. And then obviously you have this. He's gonna do this, right? I'm just jumping right into it because I gotta stay laser focused for this. You might say, Brian, you know, you have all sorts of abilities, and for some reason it wasn't swapping over there for a second. You have all sorts of health and things, right? You should be defeating this boss, no problem, right? No, not even remotely close, actually. It's actually much more of a struggle than you would think. You have to use invisibility here ever so slightly to, you know, focus on that. You have to take care of the damage over here, just like this. It's going to be tough. And obviously these guys here are going to be a massive issue as well. So it's a multifaceted endeavor. I've lost 2 segments of my health so far, and it's like exceptionally bad. So you really have to be patient with this battle here. You really have to. There's no other way to really go about doing it. Just taking your time through the whole process of it and keep on meowing it out. So my name is Connects Kenny, as you most likely know. Anytime you're shooting at the Elite Pirate there, Omega Pirate, I should say, he's gonna intercept your attacks just like this, and you gotta just charge up and wait for him to do his attack like that and space out the jumps accordingly, like what I'm doing right here. You are really, like, I struggled a ton with the initial aspects of this boss battle and avoiding these, you know, these seismic slams that he's doing. It's not that it's difficult, it's just like the rhythm. Getting the rhythm down for how this is all supposed to go is much more difficult than I think you might expect. So, yeah, just be a little bit aware of all the stuff going on here, right? And getting to the pirate is going to be tough, especially as he's doing that move right there. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. Obviously, these are going to be a problem as well. I haven't actually destroyed these turrets at the top of his head, so that's a part that obviously is missing here. So I'm gonna do this, get you eliminated first and foremost. There we go. A little bit more. Come on. Thank you. I'm gonna do this so that way I can actually see where the big Omega Pirate is. There we go. Where are you? You're right here. So I'm actually gonna do this so that way he gets a ton of damage done. There we go. So a little bit more right there. That's great. The enemies are currently not here, which is good. You see how much damage that did right there? That's fantastic. So one super missile does a whole lot more damage than I think you might expect. and you have to destroy these enemies with the respective type of launcher here, which makes it ever so more spicy, especially as you're trying to defeat them in general, right? You just got to keep your eyes on the prize all the way through. We're going to do this. Also, real quick, what also works is this big old super missile over here. I'm sorry, the bomb. Oh, it actually worked, you see? I think him doing that move ended up canceling out a little bit of the damage there, which is fantastic. So, if I do this, charge us up a little bit more, jump over here. Yes, it actually didn't do any damage there. I don't know if you noticed that or not. It didn't actually impact him at all. It was just a bad circumstance. Also, with these sort of battles, when they get very intense like this, like yesterday, I played like an hour of this game with the help of the cockatiel Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. But I just wasn't in a headspace to keep playing, and I knew that I needed to be in a good headspace to play, and I was very tired. I was just done. I was just emotionally very done, and I didn't feel like playing the game over and over again. So this is your pro gamer tip as well. As much as you can obviously practice doing games and whatever, right? Sometimes you just gotta take a bit of a break away from the keyboard or the controller or the whatever in order to focus on literally anything else. So that's your official tip there. Pace yourself, man. You never know what you might need a little bit more of a break, just like what I'm doing right there, you know? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna charge up the super missile here, and I'm gonna focus on actually defeating him first and foremost after I take care of whatever enemies are looming here. I don't know which ones are lurking from the rooftops here. Hopefully actually none of the ones here. So if I do this, right? Is that gonna get him? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna do this. Where are you? You're right over here. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Charge it up. Omega, big missile. Big missile. And if I get one more on him while he's recharging his stuff, I should be good. Oh my goodness, I did it on the first try after recording. Oh my goodness, dude. That took... I literally played it for like 45 minutes. Of course the signal cuts out here. 45 minutes it took me to do that the first time. And I didn't even beat it. Oh. 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 Dunkaroo dip. What's going on, Samus? The Phazon suit is acquired. Uh-oh. Your suit has been infused with pure Phazon. This corruption prevents damage from Phazon radiation. Okay. So now I'm fully impervious to radiation. No armor suit required. That's pretty sweet. All right. So now that phase of the battle is done. I never have to deal with it ever again, which is awesome. And now Samus looks like that. Now, what I'm curious about, obviously Samus is in a different sort of outfit here, right? Is there any chance that I can revert this look back to how Samus looked previously, right? Is there any way I can do that? I'm just genuinely curious. Controls display, control scheme. No, nothing like that. I figured there might not be, but you know, why not, right? Like I like having the original look for Samus. Obviously having the enhanced abilities is great, but I do appreciate when games allow you to swap back to like the classic look if you really wanted to. Energy tank, look at that. Doubling up all up on it there. Okay. Obviously don't need the thermal there. My apologies for inadvertently blinding you. Wonderful. So now I can just phase through here unscathed by any radiation, even though the radiation wasn't really that much of a problem even from the get-go there. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That does a lot of damage. Or maybe that was just convenient timing. Oh, it's the radiation that does the damage. Interesting. So obviously I've been here before, right? At least I've perceived to have been here before. Is there anything worth checking out up on these, on the platforms and whatnot? I don't know. So as far as I know, I don't know where to go or what to do. I believe that is the last upgrade in the game, considering I have all the different types of weaponry. I have all the visors unlocked. I'm impervious to radiation. I haven't encountered any other type of thing I might need to I have the grapple beam. I basically have all the things I think I could ever want and need in life, which obviously is super fitting. Okay. I apparently don't have enough thrust boost to make that happen, but sure. So at this point, the thing that I've had Anthony / the Cockatiel help me with has been the Chozo artifacts. The artifacts are the things that you obviously go after in order to unlock what is presumed, at least to me, and what I've been told, the final boss of the game. So I need to go to the final boss at some point, obviously. Oh, I didn't realize I'm in the same platform as I was before. So if I head up to here, right, to Magmoor Cave South, I don't even know if that's where I need to go. So at this point, I guess I could go there, but I don't know what's there anyway. So I don't know what the next steps are. And rather than waste your time, I'm just going to advance until I find what I got to do. One of the things I definitely wanted to do was go up here, considering I've never actually done it before, and I clearly can't right now because I can't hop on a ledge to save the betterment of me here. How about I do this? And I know I can get over here because I have the grapple hook and the lava, you know, the fire thing here. This one, yeah. I can get over to whatever is looming for me. I'm gonna maneuver my way out of here. Okay, so clearly I can get myself away from the radiation, but not from whatever else, you know, that is there. So that's great. That's fantastic. What if I just do this? Okay, you're already done. Good. I want to get up here. That's my goal. So I saw that. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna do that. Is there nothing? Oh, you see that? Yeah, the X-ray. So I guess if you know these platforms are here, you can probably get up here and whatnot regardless, you know? Yeah, there we go. Just like this. And you can tell because of the radiation. Or I'm sorry, because of the what's it called? The raindrops over there. Cool. So I got a missile capacity here, but that's not really, it's useful, but not super useful. So yeah, if you already have the grapple beam and you don't have the X-ray yet, I guess, yeah, you can kind of get up here. That's kind of cool. I have been told by the game itself to go back to the artifact temple for whatever reason. Well, I know why, but to go back here and to essentially fill in the rest of like the things that I need. I only have a couple of them. And so I'm going to like submit the rest of them that I have, which is only like 3 or 4 of them here, right? You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and I need a whole bunch more. Okay. So translating that, it's at a tall cave on the Phendrana's edge, seek the unseen entrance at the top and find the artifact spirit. So I need spirit, life giver. I have that one. I need world, the artifact of world, right? I need wild, breath of the wild. What are we doing in here? That's a new one here. This is a molten lake with the tunnels of Magmoor. Okay, so the one of nature. Yeah, some of these I just didn't even scan in the first place. And then the totem surface of, okay, so the sun. All right. So, you know, artifact of spirit. So a couple of them, right? And I can also look, I believe, on what? This one, this menu right here. I can go, I don't know where I can look. Logbook? Yeah, so this is where you can see visually which ones you're missing. So I'm sure there's a guide out there you can tell, right, which ones go to which. So this is a part where I'm going to have that oh so famous Cockatiel be in my ear and tell me exactly where to go. So I'll point out to you where exactly to go and how to go about doing it. Let's get it done. Remember this room I've come back to 7 times? Well, now I can finally come back here on the 8th time. Hey, look at this. It's about dang time, man. Wow. It spent 45 years trying to think that I could get over here, you know? Anyways, that looks a little suspicious. A little sussy. A little bit sussy over here. Cool kids don't look at explosions. What's that? That looks like a La Caronia there. Power bomb expansion acquired. Ooh, so I got another expansion there. That's pretty sweet. And more Chozo lore, which is obviously always great. There we go. So yeah, the power bombs I always actually forget to use. So whatever. That's fine. That's all good. That's all the secrets there. That's fine. So I've been wanting to get to this area in ooh. Ooh, 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 what's this? A missile expansion? Wow, look at that. It's like it was beckoning to me to go. How would you even know, right? Can you do that? You can't even tell right there. Is there any way to tell on the map? There's literally no way to tell. Why does the game not say, hey, you know, you get a little something, something over here, you know? That'd have been great. Ghosts? Definitely ghosts. Yeah, and I also hear a little bit of the, I forgot, I gotta do this. I hear a little bit of a secret thing that I can get as well. By secret thing, I mean like another power-up some way, somehow. I don't actually know what's in here, but that's fine. I figure I'm going, like, if I need to go back to all these areas anyways, I might as well stop back into here, right? It's like when you're doing a road trip. You're like, yeah, I'll stop by the giant yarn ball in the sky. You know, why not, right? You never know what's going to be, what other sights you can see all along the way, je feel? There we go. Of course the mouth bursts open and gives me a little... Oh, okay. So a little bit of that. Are there any other secrets I should be aware of? No, definitely not. Okay, well... I keep messing up the different types of things I can do, but going into here is going to be easy enough. Come on. Actually, is it? Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's snazzy. And so, yeah, that's the power bomb. The power bomb is super effective when you obviously use it on something worthwhile here. So, yes, I'll try this one first instead. I should not have done that. Definitely not. No, go. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Go. Ooh, energy tank. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so there's that increased by 100. So it looks like I'm actually kind of close to having the full roster of energy tanks. Only like, what, 3 or 4 off? Which, you know, if I'm off by 3 or 4, right? That's fine. I don't necessarily need to bother with that. Is this a way out? Yeah, that's the way out. That's why. I get it now. I was too consumed with actually getting out of here before doing anything else. So my bad. But yeah, I believe the next artifact I need to get is all the way back in. No secret special way to get back up here? Literally no. Okay. So I have to go over to the Tower of Light. This little section right here, right? I think I showed it in the video when I was getting the Wave Buster, but whatever. I just gotta head back there. I remember it's an underwater area. So I'm blinded by the light. Oh, can I grapple? No, it's just literally getting up there. So yeah, right underneath here. Now that I have this suit, I can just jump right on up and be good to go. See that little section right there? Like, before, you just had enough to pop up, but not quite enough. Oh, so they don't always have the statue and whatnot. They're just kind of held there. I see how it is. All right, so there's another one down. Chozo artifact acquired. So it's like, kind of like a puzzle, obviously. Life Giver has been acquired, so I don't know what the difference between the inner or outer circle ones are, but whatever. So next one, I don't know where on earth it is, but it's somewhere. Ruined Gallery. So I'm on my way to the Sun Chamber, which is apparently where one of them is in the boss battle area. And I remember hearing a humming. I just didn't quite know. Oh, duh. There we go. I just don't remember where the thing was, and it's definitely right there for another missile expansion. So increased by 5. I was on my way up toward here. Looks like I got one of these puzzles that was giving me trouble before. So clearly, got to do something about it. There's this. Cordite wall appears to be slightly cracked. Well, don't mind if I do. Wait. I know how to do this one. Right here. Do this. Yeah. There we go. All right. Scan number 1. Thank you. Scan number 2 is very clearly over here. Right behind this magical wall. There's number 2. What about this? Give me this while I'm here. Why not? Surprise. Oh, I see. Over here. There's one, and obviously on the other side. See what happens when you just look up a little bit, you know? You just gotta look up ever so slightly, and the way gets unlocked for you. I should have figured that, but hey, rail system is totally fine and good to go. Can I just burst through here and not pay attention to whatever goblins are here? Actually, no, I can't. Okay. but I can move up and shimmy up that way. That's pretty good. Ooh, so they get stunned that way. No, they actually explode that way. Whoa, okay. That's kind of spicy. So it's like, what, a drop down for the future? Huh, okay. Ooh, hi, Mr. Ghost. The ghosts of my past continuously haunt me as they rightfully should, you know, man? There we go. Am I gonna have to defeat it? I'm probably gonna have to actually defeat a bunch of them going into this section over here, right? Because obviously they're not gonna make it easy for me just by doing this. Is there anything down here? No. It looks like there could be a little mini alcove, but no. Oh, hi. Oh, there's something in the middle there. You can tell. Or not. It's just a bunch of these. Hey, man. Meow, meow. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. There you go. No need to tolerate them anymore. Oh, it's literally right there, right in the very beginning. All right. And the vines are also gone. How would you ever figure any of this out without having a guide or somebody help you? Crazy stuff, man. All right, well, there you go. There's another one. Another piece of the puzzle filled in the Chozo ruins. Chozo artifact acquired. Nice. That's Artifact of the Wild. The follow-up to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. There we go. So, well, hello, Chozo, in the shadows and all that stuff. So I remembered, obviously, way back here, I pointed it out because I'm Galaxy Brain. I realized, yes, I need to go over here, do this, hop into here, activate that, and I knew there was going to be a third one for me to get into, so... Oh, it's literally right underneath there. Wow. How sneaky is that? No need to launch me up anywhere. I can just do that. All right. Do this. Boing. And give me one. Yeah, give me one for the outer circle. Cool. I don't know if that shape is important or anything like that, but clearly doesn't matter anyway. Chozo artifact acquired. That is the artifact of the world, 10th of 12, technically. Not the 10th for us, but at least 10th for there. This one is available in the Hall of Elders, or I'm sorry, yeah, Hall of Elders. In the same area that you get the Sun Chamber and all this stuff, right? So it's in the Chozo ruins. I believe that's the last one for the area. So we'll get to wherever Magmore, I don't know, whatever's next. I was told to missile the pillar in the... Hey, stop it with the attitude, buddy. Stop it with the attitude. No, stop. Stop. Okay? Middle of the room. That's not a super missile, Brian. This is a super missile. How on earth are you ever supposed to know without a guide or anything else to shoot the middle of the pillar? Even if you have all the hints in the world from whatever Chozo, entity, higher power, anything, ever, how are you supposed to know to shoot the middle of the pillar? There's nothing. Anyways, artifact of nature. Wonderful. So I got what? 1, 2, 3. Hey, only 4 left of 12. That's not too shabby. So more in the Magmore Lake, maybe. This is in the Lava Lake. So yeah, this one's fairly easy to find. Like, I like that Magmore's one straight line, right? And the thing with Metroid also, each of the rooms are fairly easily identifiable. So pause the video if you're following along. If not, then yeah, you're good. On to the next. Okay, in Transport Tunnel A on the way to Phendrana Drifts, you do this, you jump back up. This is super easy, right? I was told by that infamous cockatiel this was not easy, but this is easy because now you have the jumping ability and can get the energy tank there. So that worked out really nicely. I could see if you were playing on the original game on the GameCube and how difficult that would be to do that. Yeah, I would not be too thrilled about that, but because that was that easy, that's great. So I'm on my way to Phendrana Drifts for the next bits of the lore. Remember this guy that was right down with the lava, or rather, I need to shoot it with lava, with the ice. Here we go. This guy? Yeah. Just like that. This is in the Chozo Ice Temple, which was where I got initially one of the power-ups as well. This infamous plasma beam here. So I gotta jump up as you, or in the morph ball, I should say, right here. Yeah. Hold me gently. Chozo elders. Yeah, there we go. Wonderful. Let me slide up into these DMs real quick. And there's another one, baby. That's the Chozo artifact of the sun. Blinded by the sun. Yeah, don't look into the sun. Pro gamer tip. I spy with my little eye a rail section in the Ice Ruins East, and I figured there's a little dongle popping out right there. I'm like, there's something in there. So all these sections I've been to before. So if you're following along, obviously it can be a little bit confusing with this stuff, but if you pay attention, if you're at the very end of the game and you're just getting all this stuff for the sake of it, it's fairly easy to follow along. Just pay attention to the way the rooms look, and obviously the way they're named, and that's pretty much it. What I never realized about this area up where the control tower is in Phendrana Drifts, like way up here, like this is a pretty cool looking little area, right? You hop into here. I didn't realize there was like these sections you can literally enter into, but this one seems like the most out of place anything ever. So you hop onto this one. There's a little ice section right here, and I'm apparently supposed to hit these. You can't lock onto them. You can scan them, so that's one thing. Large fuel cell there, right? And the whole thing just goes kaputs? Wow. Okay. That one little little alcove, the whole thing had to pop down in order to get what this is the most redonkulous one ever. Why would the artifact be there in the first place? Why did I need to destroy the watchtower? 3rd of 12. All right, so 2 more are left. Man, that one's a little ridiculous. Why would yes. Here we go. I'm like Donkey Kong on the vines. Look at that. That's sweet. How about up here? So yeah, obviously it freezes right in the middle there, depending on where you need to go. No! Dang it. Okay. Try it again. Up to here. Thank you. And over. Thank you. So you can essentially use this thing up here to propel yourself at least a little bit. Where'd it go? Yeah, right here. Come on, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, there we go. I can head over here. This section, by the way, is Phendrana's Edge. This is in the Phendrana Drifts, of course. As far as I remember, it's all icy and stuff. Oh, super power califragilistic bomb there. Power bomb expansion. Not that I've been using a whole ton of them anyways, but that's pretty cool. So there. Oh, look at that. What on earth? How on any multiversal plane, dude? Seriously? Seriously? Come on. Come on, this game. This game. What is this? There we go. 11th of 12. One remains. One remains. I have a feeling I'm going back to the Phazon mines. Oh boy. I remember this one. This is in the transport access on the way to the quarantine cave in the Magmore South area. Of course. Yeah, let me grab that energy tank. That's an easy get right there. So I'm missing 2 energy tanks overall. I mean, I value the energy tanks over the missile tanks, so that's fine. But I didn't realize I couldn't get to this little section before. So near the Fungal Hall, which is a great name for a hall, by the way, and then the Phazon mining tunnel right into here. Boop. Well, not a boop. Give me a second here. Into here. Boop. Come on. Boop me. Boop me. Okay. A little bit. Just a couple stalags in my way real quick. Sorry. Apologies. It's just a couple. It's just a couple. Hold on. Just give me a second. There's no need to have this many in a row. You don't need that many in a row. Come on. Oh, it's inside of here. Okay. All right. Well, that's the final one. The Chozo artifact was acquired. The artifact of the newborn, the last of 12. All of them have been complete. The item collection's at 73%. I made it back to the ship. It literally, so to get all the Chozo artifacts and stuff, it took me a solid hour and a half, 2 hours to backtrack and everything else. I literally showed you the absolute minimum I could for all the items I got, and it was still like a solid half hour of just, okay, a solid half hour of stuff. So now I'm gonna go back to the Chozo artifact ruin, blah, 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 blah. Make sure everything's all good to go. I saved. And now we get to the final boss. Bye.